everyone, it's your girl Tara Michelle. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel, Opinionated Scents, our safe space to discuss all things fragrance, whether we like them or not. Today we're going to be discussing Twilly dHermes Eau Ginger, the newest flanker released from the Twilly dHermes line. I'm going to start off by talking to you about the first two flankers. First up, we're going to talk about the original. This is Twilly dHermes. I love these bottles. The little bowler hats are just too much. The little bow or scarf or whatever you want to call it, it's absolutely cute. So this fragrance is a love of mine. I really wanted this one because I was super interested in the ginger note. Everybody was talking about this new ginger fragrance and I had to have it. So it is a love of mine. I absolutely adore Twilly. In this one, for those who know me well, ginger, bitter orange, bergamot in the opening. You also have a beautiful use of tuberose and jasmine in this, but the orange blossom is the star when it comes to the floral notes for me. There's also some sandalwood and some vanilla. Forgive my neighbor's dog. Nico just has some serious issues, but serious issues being he hates everyone that walks past his house. This one opens up a little darker and a little spicier. It's not like some sultry, deep, sexy fragrance, but that ginger and that bitter orange are very potent in that beginning. And then it lightens up about 2 minutes in. It's not a very long lasting darkness to it. The bergamot in this, it's a beautiful citrus opening, slightly spicy citrus opening. I get all day wear out of Twilly. 8 hours later and I can still smell it on me. I go in probably with about 8 sprays, sometimes 6 depending on the weather. I can go with less sprays the hotter it is, more sprays the colder it is. But Twilly to me is a very elegant, very classy and sophisticated fragrance while still being modern and chic enough not to require you to be 65 to wear it. Like sometimes when we hear those words elegant and things like that, we're like, oh, they mean older women. Well, I'm 40, but I feel like you could wear this at 25. You know, I feel like not too many teenagers would be scrambling to get a hold of this, I don't think. But I think once you're a woman who has a job, is paying her own bills, and you know what it's like to be an adult, you can rock with Twilly. Next up, we have Twilly dHermes Eau Poivree or Poivree. I have no idea. So this one is also very beautiful and it is so different from the first one. So I can absolutely justify having both in your collection. This one touts notes of pink pepper, rose, and patchouli. There's absolutely more than that in here, but that's what they say on Fragrantica. So, you know, it is what it is. This one has a different kind of spiciness. Of course, there's a huge difference in the note of ginger and bitter orange versus pink pepper. The rose in here is so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. And the earthiness from the patchouli is not daunting. It's not overwhelming. It doesn't steal the show and just become this unbearable type of dirty patchouli. It's just an earthiness that matches well with the sophistication of this. This is also a very sophisticated fragrance, very elegant, very pretty. It's fresher to me. It's lighter to me. It's more inviting and bright and vibrant for some reason. With that pink pepper and the rose and the patchouli, you wouldn't think that. I would think that the ginger and the bergamot and the bitter orange in the original would be more lively and vibrant to me. But this one is more spicy to me, just a brighter spicy. And this is one that's a little cleaner, a little airier somehow. It's so weird. However, they are, like I said, very different. I prefer the original Twilly. However, this is a close runner-up. I mean, I don't have to choose, so I'm not going to. But I definitely feel these for different occasions. I prefer this one more when it's hotter. I prefer the original more when it's colder. Like the fall, I love Twilly in the fall. finally, we get to the new release, which is called Twilly dHermes Eau Ginger. So they even changed the packaging on this one. They went with a white bowler hat, still the cute little scarf. I think that the white hat is representative of the fact that it's supposed to be more for summer, spring and summer, over the other two, which are perfect for fall. Really, you can wear any of these all year round. Again, you can wear what you want when you want, but I do think that this is more of the spring, summer vibe over the other two. So let's jump right into this. The notes: peony, ginger, candied ginger, and cedar. This opening is one of the worst openings I have smelled in a very long time. If I tell you I don't like this, I mean it. I really want to say I hate the opening. I'm gonna keep it funky. I'm gonna keep it 100. This is bad. I sprayed this on a stick like I just sprayed now. Still terrible. And I sprayed it on my skin as well, hoping for something better. So let's talk about the two first impressions I got. Remember this from the It's Another Haul, y'all, 15 New Ferguson's video? I know y'all remember this. The one with the musk that has animosity? Honey. So, even though this doesn't tout musk, the cedar in this is rough, baby. It is harsh. I do not like it. I do not appreciate it. I do not want it. So this is, it just pulls. This is, you know how perfumes can be mood boosting, or I think they can work in the other way too. I would say that the opening of this is much like a Little John song. Maybe even Little 666 Mafia. You know how you could just be minding your business one day in a great mood, and then a Little John song come on, and next thing you know, you want to fight somebody. You know, that's what this does. When it's just this harsh, you feel like you need to be harsh and abrasive. You know, maybe that's just me. This is an angry, animosity-filled little opening, okay? The second part of my first impression was that this was one of the harshest, soapiest fragrances I've ever smelled. This reminds me of Danielle's Milk Bath by Be Layered, which I never want to smell again in my entire life. This reminds me of someone taking the first detergent ever made and washing themselves with it. Like some abrasive, really, really harsh soap and never rinsing it off. Like it's that just, I legit was so brokenhearted by this because I love the first two. This was not needed. It wasn't necessary. They could have came out with this and named it something else so that the Twilly name wouldn't just be devastated and destroyed by this nonsense. And again, I know there are several of you guys who like this. If you're a really soapy, clean, scent-loving person, and with the emphasis being on soapy, all capital, bold, italicized, underlined, red letters, okay? So if that's your vibe, you're going to love this. If you're looking for something that remotely reminds you of the first two flankers, just get them. You know what I'm saying? I would like to pretend that this didn't happen. I would like to change the bottle, put it into something else, and pretend that this didn't happen. So that's it for me. The opening is a straight killer for this fragrance. There's no way right now how I currently feel I'm going to be wearing this out of the house unless I can put it on and be in the house for an hour, then go out. Because I will say I like the dry down of it. It becomes much lighter. The soapiness calms down. The cedar calms down. That feeling of a, animosity filled musk, that note, that smell goes away for the most part. And then you're left with like a lighter version of what could be the Poivree. But again, just get the Poivree. This wasn't needed. This makes no sense to me. But again, this was recommended to me by some subscribers, so I know some of you love it. I even saw Arlene's video, and she said that this will be the one she'd get over the other two. Honey, do you. This is always my most important message I want to get out there. I do love that you come and spend time with me to get my opinion. I really do. And it hurts me sometimes when I have to be honest and say I do not like something, especially when I love the line and I love the house and they just get it wrong for my nose. But get your nose on this. I recommend decants. I recommend a sample. I recommend going into a store if it's near you. Do not blind buy this. I don't think that it's safe unless you know you like really strong, potent, harsh, soapy smells. And if you're looking for something that's pretty, I could give you a recommendation of a ton of other things that are better than the dry down of this, even though the dry down is where this gets good. It's a hard pass. It's an easy pass. It's all the passes. We're on the toll road. Grab your easy pass and pass this up, in my opinion. If you guys have tested this, I want to talk to you in the comments. You know, I love doing this because what do you like about this? Like, are you not picking up what I'm picking up? Like, how is your nose perceiving this? And I'm genuinely asking because I dislike this opening in the same manner that I dislike Tom Ford's Black Orchid. I never want to smell it again. Like, but I need to play with this because for the packaging, I really want to like this. And if you've smelled this before, or if you've had a fragrance that was really harsh and soapy, what did you do to make it passable or presentable? Or, you know, like, what did you layer it with? See, and this is the thing that's a problem for me. Now I'm trying to figure out how to fix this to make it wearable. See, that's the type of stuff I don't want to do. If I don't like you, I don't want you. But then there's like a little bit, like maybe 0.01% of me that might be a collector, but just 0.01%. You guys know me. Of course, I'm not a collector. But I want to keep this because of the packaging, because of the name, all of the stupid reasons that we hold on to stuff. I know I don't like this. I know I don't. Thank you guys for spending time with me today and watching this video. Again, please don't take my judgment of the new release too harshly. Get your nose on it for yourself. Come back and let me know how you feel. If you've already smelled it, share your thoughts. Please help a sister out if you figured out how to fix it, because I just cannot do super soapy fragrances. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do. Please remember to click that like button and select that notification bell so that you never miss any of my future uploads. Thank you guys for spending time with me today. And here's my question for you guys who stay all the way to the end. What have you learned about me since subscribing to my channel and watching my videos? You can tell me what you think you know about me personality-wise, or what you know about my scent palette. If you could label what I like scent palette-wise, second question, what would you say? I have so many friends who are like, girl, we don't know what you like. Like, you know, we can never tell. We can't say you're a spicy girl. We can't necessarily say you're a gourmand. We definitely can't say you're floral. Like, we do, you know, sometimes labels are fun. So I would love to know how you guys describe my palette. Also, with regards to saying what you learned about me, you can say anything, like what you know I don't like, what you know I do like, what my favorite thing is, whatever you want. I'm just curious to know what you've gotten from your experience with me so far. I want to talk to you guys in the comments again about this fragrance and the rest of my questions. So until then.